This next story is a patrol story. It's going way back. Okay, I found it in my archives, and I want to make sure I want to share it with you. I'm a civilian, Marine. I don't know nothing about police work, so that's you don't know anything. You're in the academy 4 months, and you're learning all the academic stuff about what to do and all this law and everything. Then they send you out for a month to work in the field. They put you with traffic officer. They put you inside detectives for a week. They put you with patrol for 2 weeks, week, and 2 weeks. And you got to, and they did this on purpose, so you can see what it's like RealCopStoriesVideos.com. There was one where we went to a Skid Row and some guy slit his throat and all this blood everywhere. And you could see his neck. They want to expose the recruits to see if they can handle it. You don't know who can handle what. I mean, just because psychologists sign you off that you can be an officer doesn't mean you can handle it. Dead bodies, old women with dogs eating out their eyeballs, all kinds of stuff here. All these stories that I've told you. So I'm out with traffic officers, 2 officers and me. I'm just in the backseat watching. And believe me, it's like the first week I've been out of the academy, and I've been back from Vietnam about 4 months. And man, I'm just sucking this up, man, like a sponge. I'm looking at everything. Oh my gosh, the uniforms, the cars. I mean, this is neat. They're going to pay me for this? I remember I told my mom that I was living at home. Mom asked me, how was it? I said, Mom, if they took care of my rent and my food, they don't have to pay me. That's how much fun this is. That's how much interesting it is. So she goes, wow. I mean, wow, you don't hear that too often. Okay, well, anyway. So I'm in the back seat, and we're riding around, and these are traffic cops. All they handle is traffic accidents, okay? Got the white hats and the patches and everything. Okay, fine. I don't know anything about nothing. I'm just in the back seat. I'm like, whoa, And so we go to a call, and there's a huge road that goes down through the South Central. And it's predominantly black, doesn't really matter. It's just in South Central Los Angeles. And it's like 3 lanes, a huge parkway in the between, and then 3 lanes coming this way. It goes for about maybe 15 miles. Real pretty street. Lights at night, they put Christmas trees. Really nice. So there's an accident over here. So they told me just stand outside and just watch what we do while they handle the accident. Okay, and there's a couple people, everybody's arguing. You turn a red light, typical accident, confrontation, verbal, not fighting. So I'm just watching, and again, where I grew up, there were no blacks, and I didn't have an opinion about them. I still don't. I'm neutral. I don't really care. This is all black. So not only am I looking police work, but I'm looking at an environment that I've never been in. It's like, wow. I mean, this is really strange. Maybe the same thing if you were working in a Puerto Rican area or an Asian area. You just kind of like, wow, this is all it's here. It's not bad. It's interesting. It really is. I'm like, whoa, and the dress and the cars you're driving. It's like being in another world. I mean, because I've never been in this kind of world. Had some exposure in the Marine Corps, but not like this. So okay, so I'm watching, I'm looking, and maybe I should laugh, but okay, now I laugh. Then I was like, oh my gosh. So we're on the side of this big road, 3 lanes, and then the parkway. Well, in the parkway, someone had driven a car up there, and there was 3 guys working on it. The hood was up, and I'm looking over, and they're not very far away. And one guy's behind the driver's side, behind the driver's seat, and 2 guys are leaning one guy's over the front of the hood, the grill, and the other guy's on the side, and they're working on the car. And I'm looking, and it's nighttime, it's like 7 o'clock at night. And I'm looking, America, who cares, Okay, now, if you're a mechanic, I used to work on cars in the old days. I mean, probably until the 70s, before they became all electronic. You could stick a screwdriver in the engine compartment between the starter and the electrical and the ground, and you could actually start your car down there. You don't have to have the switch. You could stick it down in there and arc it over, they call arcing, and start the engine. That way you can see if there's electrical connection or not. This is the old days. This is way back, these are cars in the 50s and 60s. This was an old Buick. Well, this is apparently what happened. We found this out later. The guy in the front over the grill was working on the car. His buddy's on the side by the driver's side, and they're all in there, and the guy's behind the wheel waiting for them to, because that's what they told us, because we investigated this. Then I remember looking over, and I looked away, and I heard, ah! I looked back. Well, apparently the guy on the side of the car had arced over the starter. It was in gear. These are old days, man, where now they have all kinds of safeguards. You got to put your foot on the brake and all that. Not those days, man. Well, it was already in drive, but it wasn't running, so he arced over the starter. It fired the engine up, and the car took off. Okay? Well, that's fine. The guy on the side jumps away. That's why I heard the screaming. Well, the guy's over the hood. He's hanging on to the car. Okay? He's over there. He's over the front grill, and the truck, the hood's hitting him on the head, and he's screaming. And the guy's trying to stop. I can't stop there for the car! And well, they went for like, I don't know, maybe 75 feet until they hit the tree, and thank God the tree was hit on the passenger side. Because, otherwise if it hit the driver's side, it would have killed that poor guy that's over the hood. And I'm looking like, and I don't know anything about anything. I'm just like, oh my gosh, look. And of course, they already saw it. These are tenured officers. They're looking over it, and you hear, we're looking. So he goes, go see if they're okay. Me? I don't know what I'm doing. So I jog traffic and I walk up. Of course, they don't know I'm a rookie. They don't know don't know anything. They see a police officer, and I'm going, which is true. Are you guys all right? And the guy in the car is laughing. Okay, now, and the guy's still running up, and he's kind of laughing. The guy behind the thing's going, all this blue streak. Now, again, I grew up. My dad would say a damn, and everybody would look at him. Okay, that's how we grew. Oh my gosh, This guy's F this, F that, MF. I'm like, oh, I never heard it. Marine Corps heard the conversation, but not like this. I mean, UFO, now they get ready to fight. I go, no, you can't do that. Okay. See? And then they go, well, was it for him? I'd fight you. I'm not going to stop these guys. These are tough dudes, man. They got no shirts on. They're cut. I'm going to stop these guys. So, of course, by that time, the other officers drive around. They come up and, what's going on here? And, of course, they take over. You're not supposed to be here anyway. And, oh, my gosh. So, okay, are you guys all right? Because I call an ambulance. No, I'm okay. Yes, SOB. Okay, you guys. And so I'm like, well, I'm watching all this. This is bizarre. I mean, you almost killed this guy. This guy's laughing. This guy's giggling. Welcome to police work 1A. It's like, okay. And I'm just standing there watching this. And they said, thank you. Thank me. Shook my hand. Thank you very much. And we'll be all right. And friend's going to come with a tow truck and take it away. And they were no worse for wear. They just looked, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. I like this. This is neat stuff. This is human world doing stuff, But see those guys screaming, looking over and see that guy hanging on there from up. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to kill him. I mean, he lived in a matter of 3 feet one way or the other. He'd have been dead, And they didn't brush it off. Okay, no big deal. Like another day in the park. I get in the car and I look at these guys and go, does that happen very often? They go, oh, that's right. You don't know nothing, kid. Every day, every night, something like that happens. Every night. He goes, that's why we're doing this sort of thing. Pretty cool. And they both look, well, yeah, you don't know nothing. They treat you like crap. And that was my one day of the academy. I didn't know. That was interesting. Very much interesting. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.